I don't even know what to say here. Like, I don't know how to introduce this video because I never in a million years thought that I would say something like, today we're gonna unbox a Birkin. Like, that was never on my mind a possibility until lately. But yes, in this fashion file box, there's a Birkin, and I'm excited to share it with you. So let's get started. Thanks for joining. If you're new, my name is Eva, and if you're returning, thanks for coming back to watch another video. Okay, so I know you're anxious to see the size, the color, the hardware, all that stuff. But for me, the backstory about why I bought this bag is just as important as the item itself. So I will show you the bag now, but I hope you will stay around to hear the story. I wanted to mention that this bag came with the raincoat, and it also came with a handwritten note from the Fashion File team, which I thought was really nice, something that I had never experienced before. So here we go. This is the bag that I chose from Fashion File. Of course, when it arrived, it was all closed up, but I have, of course, taken it out, inspected it, looked it over, got it authenticated, and now it's in its more relaxed state here. So this is the size 30 in the color cobalt, and of course with the palladium hardware togo leather. This is not the color I exactly associate with a cobalt blue. For me, it's more like an aquamarine. It has a little bit of a green undertone to it, but I find that this is a really beautiful color. So this bag is from the year 2016. I did get this authenticated. Not that I was really worried. I trust Fashion File, but when you're making a purchase like this, you know, it's just nice to have a second opinion. So upon a suggestion from some of my friends, I decided to use Baba Baby, and I did get a conclusion based on their expertise that this did come back as an authentic Hermes bag. So because of that, I am ready to snip off this tag very carefully here. Yes, and now it's mine. Okay, so why? How did this happen? Why did this happen? I'm sure you're gonna roll your eyes because this does not sound like a brief story. Okay, but listen. I bought a grand piano years ago when I was in my early 20s, right after I got out of college and got my first, full-time job, started making enough money to have some extra money, and I decided very early on that I wanted to buy a grand piano. I was a music major. Piano was my concentration instrument. It's just something that I had always dreamed of. When I was in high school, I had a poster of a grand piano on my wall. Like, what teenager does that? When I was in high school and had the opportunity to play on a grand, like, it was a significant experience for me. My private teacher had a grand piano in her office. I would take lessons there, and I loved playing on that instrument. So it was always aspirational for me. I know it might seem like a stretch, but I actually had a similar experience. When I was with my friend Dawn from Dawn Loves Couture, we went to her Hermes store, and I told the SA, I am aware of the protocol, but I've never seen a Birkin in person. If you have one available that I might like to look at. And she was kind enough to bring one out. It was not available to purchase, but she let me look at the bag. She let me hold it, feel it, and try it on. And that was a significant experience. So to see the quality and to see the hand stitching and to see the construction and to experience for myself, how it was put together, that let me know that it was quite a special bag. So I decided to thin out my collection, send some bags to Fashion File, build up store credit, and I was able to purchase this. I feel like for me, it's going to be like one of these things I look back on years from now and think, I'm so glad I bought it back then. The same way I think about the piano purchase. I'm so glad I bought it, years ago. If you're curious about the purchase price, this was under retail, and it's in great condition. Well, according to Fashion File, it was listed as shows wear. And from what I can see, it's just very little cornerware here, and of course the structure, it is relaxed. It's lost some of its shape, and you can see that here from the back of the bag. By the way, I do have a bag organizer on the way. The interior is super clean. There's nothing here that really makes me concerned about the condition of the bag. And now let's talk about this blue color. It's a little bit darker than blue jean, but I just loved how it looked with the palladium hardware. I loved this combination. I think it's a very casual color, and in general, I think that Birkin is a casual bag. So thanks for joining me as I show you my Birkin bag today. Like, I really can't believe those words are coming out of my mouth still. Let me know if you're surprised by the color. I hope to come back in a future video and show you how it works with some of my different outfits, if I can, remember to take photos of when I wear it. So stay tuned for future videos about selling this bag, and also, like I said, I will do a future video about which bags I sold and why. So you take care. I hope to see you in the next one. Thanks, bye.